What's up, everybody? I'm John G.
And I'm Andrew Eisler. And this is
Beyond the Stage Sessions. Welcome back, everybody.
Yes, thank you so much for being in the room tonight. You could be anywhere in the universe. You choose to be here at Beyond the Stage at Radio Artifact in Cincinnati, Ohio. And thank you. We're very excited to be here. This is our 5th Sessions event. And we're happier than ever to be in the room with the amazing Allison Phillips. And we also have Joey Loebker. Joey is in a band called PHYSCO, who we've had on Beyond the Stage, at Beyond the Stage Live in the past. So we're excited to see any updates that he has for us, and whatever the band's doing, along with whatever he's doing solo, we're going to kind of put it all into one conversation here at halftime when we do the halftime interview. But until then, we're going to tell you a little bit about the show, and we'll take it from there. Well, first off, I do want to say I'm very excited for this one because, we're over halfway through the year, and it's been quite a 2025. We started in January with Charlie John and Jordan Frank, and we've moved along. We had KY Honey, Jules, which I think Jules is in the building
Jules
today.
Is in the building.
Is Jules
yes.
somewhere around here?
Yes, indeed.
Love to see that for sure. But last one we had Raya Bella and Devin Burgess, and they have been doing some awesome things since our last show. So huge shout out to them, and they're crushing it, man. It's incredible to see the artists be so active after our event, and since now we're following them and we're able to share their stuff along with their journey, it's been awesome to see, and it's one of my favorite parts of Beyond the Stage.
No, 100%. And, with that said, I just want to thank you guys again for being here with us. This is something that we've put a lot of work and we poured a lot of our heart and our energy into continuing to build and pivot and take the lessons that we learn each and every event so that we can give you a better experience as artists and as viewers online. And as we grow together, we're going to continue to elevate these artists and elevate that experience. Welcome into the new people. What up, what up? Andrew, you want to go ahead and do the quick intros?
Yeah, of course. I have 2 sponsors that I would really love to start out. We have sponsors that really help Beyond the Stage thrive and do our best to help promote these artists. And first off, I have the Native brand, Native on the Levee.
Shout out Jay Banks and Andrew Eisler of the Native brand.
Yeah, huge shout out to Jay Banks. And myself, we have a store in Newport on the Levee. Feel free to come down and check out what we've got going on there. Find the hidden lab if you can. If you can. But huge shout out to anyone that has checked out our store before or who will come in and check it out in the future. We really appreciate you and see all our hard work that we do at Newport on the Levee. And speaking of Newport on the Levee, huge shout out to Leaf and Limb on the Levee.
Ow, ow!
Yes, we have plants, on-stage plants.
We are jamming with the living up here, okay?
Sure are, yes. And they are for sale, so if you're interested in purchasing a plant in-house and taking it home to mom or any family members or whatever, please talk to me after the show or during the show when we're down throughout the time, and I will get that taken care of for you. But yes, the plants are for sale. Huge shout out to Leaf and Limb on the Levee. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
I was about to say, we sold a plant here last time, and actually I think we've sold more plants here than just any other.
Yeah.
This is the hot spot for the plants. This is the pickup spot. You know where to get your snags.
Right.
All right, so I think it's time to introduce the first artist, right?
Yes, sir. Yep.
All right, Allison Phillips. We are so excited for this artist. Make some noise for Allison. Just short and sweet, Allison stepped into the building in January with us for our first Beyond the Stage sessions when we expanded from Madison Live to join the team over here at Radio Artifact. And she came in here as a supporter for Jordan Frank. And here she is stepping on the stage with us with a crew of supporters and dope musicians. So I'm going to stop yapping and let them get to it.
Thank you so much. Allison Phillips, everybody.
Primarily from an EP that came out in March, so I'll be playing that through for you. And the first song is called none other than The Beginning. train journey out of town, a climb up a mountain, a splash in the ocean. With one last breath before we started to drown. It was dumb, it was silly, it was stupid. I know that now. I floated through time, I floated through space, detached from my body, detached from this place, wondering, worrying, thinking of my every move, but I had no control over you. It was dumb, it was silly, it was stupid. I know that now. With nothing left, you kissed me again, and I know now.
It was the beginning of the end.
Floating through my mind, questioning my grace, staring at the ocean, starting to pace back and forth through my mind. What am I trying to find? It started off with an adventure, as all love stories do. It started off with a hey, what are you up to? It was dumb, it was silly, it was stupid. I know that now. With nothing left, you kissed me again, and I know now. It was the beginning of the end. Thank you so much. So the story of the EP, it actually follows a through line about being in a relationship with a narcissist, and I'm sorry if you relate to that, but I hope you find solace in this. This next song is called Jackson, and it's about meeting said person who's a bit emotionally unavailable. Jackson, I've been watching you pull all your smooth moves, thinking we don't notice. is one for the books. You pour out your pages to me and leave me alone on the cliffs. Where do you go in the quiet? Is it lonely out there? You can't seem to be alone. Do they love you the way you wish you had been loved when you were young? Jackson, it's not a game to win someone's heart, to prove yours isn't broken. And Jackson, you don't always have to be so confident. I'll be your confidant though if you want it. Where do you go in a crowd? Is it lonely out there? You can't seem to be alone. Can they love you the way you wish you had been loved when you were young? And you don't have to hide from me. I know what I've seen. There's a smolder in your eyes. Your lips are kerosene. I'm no different from you. In a mirror state too. Unsteady everywhere I go. What will I show? Is it lonely out there? You can't seem to be alone. Can they love you the way you wish you had been loved when you were young? Loved when you were young. When you were young. Jackson, I've been watching you, and you've been watching me too.
Thank you.
So now you've met Jackson, and now you fall deeply in love with Jackson. This one's called A Million Worlds. It's a love song for you. It all changed so quickly, our bodies took over, pulling ahead of our minds to avoid an all-out war. Immediately drawn to your touch, your hand in mine. Would it be a crime to feel like this all the time? Back against the wall, tongue in my throat. Want your dirty somethings and also love notes. Tell me your deepest desires, thoughts that catch fire. Wanna wrap 'em in my web and hold you when you're tired. protected from outside affairs. You know my tricks and share my politics. It's us until we're old and gray, and the world takes it away. Hey, oh, the love I feel, I know that it's real. It sends me sailing through the highest of heights. I look you in the eyes, 1,000 infinities go by, a million worlds of you and me. Here, right where we're supposed to be. And no, it doesn't make sense. I get they may think it's a pretense, but I know that with you there's nothing we can do. Patiently waiting for time to take over, but praying it doesn't go too fast. I want this life to last. The love I feel, I know that it's real. Sends me to the clouds and my heart ignites. I look you in the eyes, 1,000 infinities go by, a million worlds of you and me. Oh, the love I feel, I know that it's real. It's as bright as the city lights. I look you in the eyes, 1,000 infinities go by, a million worlds of you. Here, right where we're supposed to be. And no, it doesn't make sense. I get they may think it's a pretense, but I know that with you there's nothing we can't do. Patiently waiting for time to take over, but praying it doesn't go too fast. I want this life to a million worlds of you and me, here, right where we're supposed to be. Thank you. And now's the fallout. You can't fall that fast and hard in love, and I mean, maybe it'll work out, but it didn't in this story. This one's called Villain. 1, 2, 3. And you squeeze my hand just a little too tight. Make me cry before bed each night, but I wake up in the morning with the coffee by my side. You make me laugh at the silliest things, and you say you wanna buy me a ring. October's the perfect month for a wedding. I'm the biggest and the smallest when I'm next to you. I never met someone with so many multitudes. I wanna say my future standing right next to you, but that's not true. And I know what I need to do. You encourage me to chase my dreams, and so I go strap on my wings. The second that I'm about to jump, you scream. Why are you leaving? What are you doing? Look at all this love you're ruining. If you leave me, I'm the biggest and the smallest when I'm next to you. I never met someone with so many multitudes. I wanna say my future standing right next to you, but that's not true. And I know what I need to do. Holiday comes and holiday goes. You sure know how this shouldn't last. After all the tests I passed, I'm the biggest and the smallest when I'm next to you. I never met someone with so many multitudes. I wanna say my future is standing right next to you, but that's not true. And I know why. I've fallen into this trap. I don't know how to get back to who I was before I first laid eyes on him. I lock my doors each night. I stay in my house, disappear from sight. I think he knows he shoved glass in my eyes, and nobody's surprised except me. Thank you. That's actually the title track of the name of the EP is What I Need to Do. And it's kind of got a double meaning of I need to do music, this is what I need to do, but then also needing to get out of a relationship that's not right for you. Like, whatever it is, you know what you need to do. And this final song from the EP is called Millie, and it's about going and chasing your dreams. I hope you enjoy. Am I being too harsh? I can't tell, but I'm so quick to tear myself apart. I've known what I wanted my whole life, and every single day that dream has been mourned. Why does it feel so wrong to know what's right for me? I'm screaming into the void. I'm hurting everyone I love because I'm annoyed. I'm not thinking straight or doing what's right. But I'm trying so hard, I'm trying with all my might to be this new version of me. For all the world to see. My mind is plagued with disease of the past. Grandparents escaping wars. Identities shaken. Questioned and discarded. Spending their lives incredibly guarded. They left me their shoes, but my feet are too small. But maybe that's why I want it all. I'm screaming into the void. I'm hurting everyone I love because I'm annoyed. I'm not thinking straight or doing what's right. But I'm trying so hard, I'm trying with all my might to be this new version of me. For all the world to see. And it may be the hard road, but there's nowhere else to go from here. I'm trying to convince myself that I want to stay Thank you. Thank you for dancing. I'm gonna put my guitar down, and these guys are gonna group for me. This is probably one of my most vulnerable songs that I'm gonna share with you, but it's called Italy, You Almost Killed Me, and it was a near-death experience, and sometimes I feel like as an artist, you need to use your art to unpack how you're feeling. So this one's for everyone who needs it. Italy, you almost killed me just a year ago. I was driving down your winding roads when I found myself alone. I'm never one to say no to a coffee from a boy, but little did I know at that time it was all just a ploy. Like a bullet in a gun, I was on the run to anywhere but here. A red dot between my eyes and bruises on my thighs. No one could stop me once the coast was clear. A midsummer night's dream turned into a nightmare. I'm sure that even William himself would have no words to spare. Over and over I thought about it going differently, but back then I was just so blind to what I can now see. Like a bullet in a gun, I was on the run to anywhere but here. A red dot between my eyes and bruises on my thighs. No one could stop me once the coast was clear. And I don't believe this happened for a reason. That's not the tale I'm trying to tell. When you feel it deep in your gut, girl, you should run like hell. Like a bullet in a gun, I was on a run to anywhere but here. A red dot between my eyes, bruises on my thighs. No one could stop me once the coast was clear. No one could stop me once the coast was clear. Thank you so much. Is that one more?
Yeah.
We do one more? Yes. Okay. Well, thank you. This final song is for everyone who we wish could be here with us. I wrote it specifically about my grandmother who passed away when I was living in New Zealand, but it could be for anyone. It's called Bonnie, and I hope you enjoy. Floating above the earth, how is the view? Can you see the moon and all the stars too? Can you see the life I told you about? Thank you so much. I've been Allison Phillips. Got some t-shirts. You can follow me at Allison Phillips Music on Instagram and TikTok. Excited to talk to you later.
Wow. Wow. I'm going to need you guys to join me and make some noise one more time for Allison Phillips and that incredible performance that she just blessed us with. Oh my goodness.
I am her voice, the energy, and the passion behind the songs on top of the message. Total package, if you ask me. And we see a lot of artists throughout the years and beyond the stage, and even beyond that. I mean, as a promoter, I've seen a lot of artists, and the storytelling and the way the songs tie together, from like she said, pre and then post, situations that she's been in, and on top of that, international. That's total package, and I am very impressed. And let's give it up for Allison Phillips one more time, please. Please, yeah.
You couldn't have said it better. I mean, we really do see a lot of artists, and we've been in this industry for over a decade now. So it's an honor to have Allison, and I'm very excited for the artists that we have up next as well, Joey Loebker. But before we go into the next performance, we have something very special for you guys that we do at Beyond the Stage, and it's actually where we get the name from. We're going to do an interview with both Allison and Joey before Joey's performance. We call it our halftime show. And we're going to jump in here and we're going to give you guys an opportunity to get to know these artists better than you already do if you came to support them. Andrew, is there anything else you wanted to announce before we go ahead and move into that?
Nothing's particular. We're going to talk a little more sponsors later in the show, but I do want to say at the front of the room, there is at the door, we have Q&A cards. So feel free to fill out the Q&A and bring it up here to the box right next to the plants from Leaf and Limb. Bring it up to the plants and put the Q&A in there if you have any questions you want to ask the artist specifically. And all questions are on the board. We'll look through them and we'll pick a few and we'll get to it during the halftime interview. But yes, like John was saying, we're really excited to have these conversations to get to know them a little deeper. Even stuff that maybe you may not have any idea they've been through. We're gonna dive into all sorts of aspects of their lives here in just a few minutes during the halftime interview.
So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and bring Allison Phillips and Joey Loebker up. Come on, y'all. Andrew, yeah, absolutely. You have drinks. We're gonna grab you a table real quick. Just a water.
You pull this mic stand behind the pole.
Yeah, absolutely. How well I can do that? How coordinatedly I can do that? That's a different question. All right. Just gonna be extra careful. Cue the lo-fi music, right?
Yeah, right? The vibes in here are awesome. The vibes are great. The room's warm. Everyone's feeling nice. It seems like the people have come in to check out what we've got going on. From Urban Artifact is right outside of Radio Artifact. You feel free to get a drink. Make sure you tip your bartenders. We really support what they're doing here at Radio Artifact and Urban Artifact, because not only does it give us a platform to do what we love to do, but it's bringing other worlds together and they're colliding in a beautiful fashion. We've done shows at Madison Live for such a long time, But in 2025, we made the transition to adding Radio Artifact to our universe, and it's been an incredible experience. This room is perfect for what we're trying to do, and Devin and Andrew do an incredible job at really showcasing the artists on the highest level. So let's give a shout out to the boys. Yes, thank you.
Shout out to the boys in the command center back there. And shout out to our main man, Mike Heffron, the production lead. We couldn't do this without you, Mike. Thank you so much, brother.
Yeah. Huge shout outs to just everybody that is a part of the show.
We've also got Zachary Dennis in the building. We've got Aries back there holding it down at the door. And we've got my boy, Jeff Prophet. Young kid came out to show some love and support and get some shots with us. And we've got our head photographer, Dan Galligan, up front. The team is growing. And I'm super fucking grateful that you guys came to be a part of this with us. And
yeah.
All right, I'm going to stop yapping, and we're going to get to y'all.
Right.
This is
I want to give a little shout out, too, though. We got Charlie Bug in the room, too. Let's give a little shout out to her.
Shout out to Charlie the Bug.
These vids are all ages, and we love to bring the fam into our world. So Charlie Bug and my parents are also in attendance. So shout out to the pops and mom. But yeah, family support. It's incredible. That's what we're here for.
We out here.
Yes. But like John just said, we're going to get right to the interview. And I just want to open the floor up to both of them to introduce themselves as well so we can get that. And then we'll jump right into it. Allison first.
Well, thank you. Hi. I feel like you know me pretty well now. They've just read my entire diary.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. But I'm Allison Phillips. I am originally from Chicago, the Chicago suburbs, and have been all over the place, but have been in Cincinnati for a year now. And it's been a great time. I'm so glad that we've connected, and yeah, we met in January. It's been awesome.
We did. It was a great meeting. I wasn't sure what to expect when you brought on the fact that you were interested.
Yeah.
And these things take time. We had bookings across the year, so I was like, I'm going to fit her in the right show space where it would make the most sense. And me and Joey, we go way, way back, as we'll talk here shortly. Joey's a veteran in all accounts of the word with the music industry. He's been around. He's played a bunch of shows, and he's been a part of Beyond the Stage as in our universe for a while, and we're very happy to have Joey. But when I saw you were interested, I was like, all right, that makes a lot of sense. Like, Joey's on my radar for that. Allison, Joey, let's make magic. And
two full circle moments colliding for us. So like you're coming back to us from, because you were previously with us on Beyond the Stage Live at Madison with the full band PHYSCO. But you're here tonight to do some solo stuff, right, Joey?
That is correct.
Why don't you go ahead and do a little intro real quick, and then we'll talk.
I'm Joey Loebker. I am a guy. I'm from the town, Cincinnati. I've been here my whole life, and I love Cincinnati. Big chili guy. So,
hey, foodies over here, you know?
Skyline. But yeah, so I write music. I usually perform with a band, so tonight you're going to see me alone, which freaks me out beyond belief, so be kind, please. But yeah, you're going to see a couple songs that I've never played live. I'd like to think I'm breaking them out of my home office and letting them loose onto the world, so we'll see how that goes.
Okay,
that's incredible. Yeah. I love the office thing because you're a teacher. So you're definitely in the world of office and dealing in a whole different world outside of music. And that's definitely something I'm sure it affects your music growing. I mean, we've been doing 12 years now since we met, you know what I mean? And it's pretty incredible to see where you've come to this point. And we saw something before we got started tonight on sound check. And I love what the direction that you've gone. So I'm excited for everyone to see the direction Joey has gone over the years. Very different than PHYSCO. It's been a definitely different set.
Much different, much different. Much more intimate. A little bit of a peek inside of my brain, which is, I don't know if it's good or bad. So we'll get to decide tonight. We'll vote at the end.
Yes, we'll have a vote. Yep, absolutely.
Put that on like the bottom line of the QR or the question cards.
But we can start right now. So, Allison, you mentioned international several times during your set. What is different between performing internationally and performing to a room like this in America? I'll jump right into it.
That's a really interesting question. I think it's different being here because I've got my family in the audience and my chosen family in the audience, which has been really special. They came out from Arizona to come to my show. And when I've been performing internationally, yes, when I've been performing internationally, you know, it's a whole bunch of new faces and just a different way of, you know, interacting with the crowd. Some places are, I guess, they have different traditions and different ways to celebrate folks. I lived in New Zealand for a while, and if you've ever seen like a haka or like a welcoming dance, that's really cool. I've been in choruses where we've received a haka before, and it's cool to perform in different places and see how people welcome you. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, how is the welcoming to when you're playing overseas, playing American music? I'm sure there's a total new dynamic that they're taking in because you're bringing some, you know, a little bit of USA over. I mean, whether they love us or hate us, you know what I mean? It is what it is, right?
That's
yeah.
another question.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think mostly the travels have seeped into my songwriting in terms of the imagery. And a lot of the songs that I wrote on my EP, What I Need to Do, were written about New Zealand and when I lived there. And so whenever I sing them, I think of, you know, the cliffs and the ocean side and just the wild nature out there. And that's very inspiring to me.
I feel that. And, you know, and with that said, obviously, you know, there's going to be different receptions when you go to different countries, but I think that we can all agree that music is a universal language.
Exactly.
And it's something that brings people from all walks of life together. And when you've had experience walking with other walks of life, like you said, without maybe some certain, I might not catch it because I haven't had that experience. I'm going to catch all the stuff that I can relate to. But for you, you're feeling that, you know, that full essence of every bit of your journey that's going into your song. So that's really beautiful. Thank you for sharing that with us.
What is the favorite place you've actually performed outside of the States?
Oh, I feel like it's got to be New Zealand because I lived there the longest, and that's where I had my first band that played my original music. And my goodbye party, I had my band play, and the band that I was in, we all met through doing a musical, and you know, I'm a theater kid through and through, and it's just great to be with theater people and performing with theater people. So definitely, it's Wellington, New Zealand, yeah.
Well, you're continuing to perform with theater people because Joey is also one of them as well.
Yes.
So that's awesome. That's a small world and a big world, right?
There are
Small.
dozens of us.
Dozens
there
of
are
you.
Dozens of us.
Yeah, and you stick out so greatly. It stands above. You know what I mean? I've talked to so many people about your music, and I'm like, what stands him apart is that theater background on top of some rock and roll mentality, a little bit of blend. You know,
an excellent performer.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
an excellent performer, but
through and through.
Yeah,
But
but theater.
setting me up for disaster. I might.
It is going to be different tonight, I will say. We did, yeah. I mean,
I don't know what to expect. I have no clue what's going to go down. But I did see the sound check, and I heard that beautiful voice, so I know what's going on.
Thank you.
So, where's your favorite place that you have performed, Joey, in all of your years of performing?
Honestly, when I lived in college, we would play shows in our basement, and that was awesome. There's nothing like
House
getting your
shows.
band together and all of the weirdos that you're friends with, getting in a basement and just playing rock and roll until someone yells at you. So, we would do that often, and it was, if I could just travel back in time for one night, I love my life, I love where I'm at, but just one night to redo a performance, it would be one of those house show nights where you're just rocking and rolling with your friends, and who cares who comes in, just have a good time and play some rock and roll. So
That's dope.
That is dope. We should try to make that happen.
Yeah, I think
I'd definitely go.
I think that we could probably work something out.
Yeah.
We know a few people who have history with house shows too. I think over in the he's looking
Got
around.
a basement.
Yeah. If anybody's ever heard of the DeVita House in the building. All right, I'm name dropping.
Yeah,
all right.
That's all right. So, with that being said, the theater aspect, do you both feel that you're still implementing a lot of your theater history into it, or have you, like, your new music, Joey, isn't quite theater vibes, but I mean, you obviously have the history, and PHYSCO has some elements to that. But do you think the theater has transitioned, or have you kind of separated yourself from it?
Absolutely. I mean, it'll always be a part of what I do, but it really comes into effect at the live performance aspect. When we're writing songs, I mean, my voice will always sound a little theatery, so that's just kind of going to be there always. But when you're thinking about how are we going to put together a live show, what is going to make this entertaining, how are we going to put together our set so that it's, it flows and isn't just like happy song, sad song. It's all, the theater background really helps with weaving all of that together and keeping it entertaining and fun.
Right, it's a journey, and you're able to weave the journey through that performance itself.
And you as well, like the theater affecting
Oh,
you.
absolutely.
You gave a shout out, so.
Yeah, always the theater. I think whenever anyone hears me sing, probably similarly to you, they're like, you were in theater, weren't you? Like, guilty. What can I say? But yeah, I think it set me up very well for the storytelling aspect of songwriting and like the character development, especially like going into making a concept piece where I wanted the through line to be very clear. Yeah, you learn that in the theater.
Yeah, it definitely shines through for sure. I can see it, but sometimes people might put stuff aside that they don't realize that they're putting it aside. Like, oh, I haven't touched the theater vibes in a long time. We're going rock and roll. We're going rock ballad. We've talked about ballads before, me and Joey have. And that's something I've learned over time is people will be from this distant past, and all of a sudden you won't even know it about them. And then all of a sudden they're like, yeah, actually I was in theater the whole time. Like I grew away from it. Now I'm just I'm a hip hop artist or whatever the case may be. But that really strains through, like as we talked about.
Well, something that's kind of cool that's happening in the theater that's been happening since the beginning of time is that it kind of dips into every genre of music as well. So it's not like I'm dipping into Oklahoma all the time. There's different pieces of that are, and it's awesome. Anybody can find a musical, for example, that matches a genre of music that they like.
Like
which I think is
Hamilton
cool.
for hip hop.
Sure, right. Or there
Rent. Give me rent
Yeah,
all
Rent,
day
or-
in the
Rent.
bloodstream.
or Jagged
Yeah.
Little Pill. Like there's all kinds
Yeah.
of different styles of musical, which is great. So, and you can channel into all of that.
So these are some really special things to know about you guys, but I'm going to throw a little bit of a curveball question, especially since you have people in the room that are closer to you and you're not overseas. What's something that even those that are close to you might be surprised to know about you? It might not be music related.
Ooh, surprise.
I like to throw curveball questions once in a while.
I don't know if this would actually surprise anyone,
Oh, God.
but so it's not really an answer to your question, but it's a fun fact about me is one of my real goals in life, legitimate goals, and I'm saying this on this so that we can maybe
It's
get it
on
out
wax.
there.
We're going to hold you accountable.
Yeah, is I would love to be a wiggle. You heard it here first,
Damn,
folks.
you're not wrong.
My dream job truly would to be a wiggle.
That tracks.
That's
You're right.
amazing.
Not as surprised as I am like light bulb.
I think it would be just a joy. To
Yeah.
spread joy and sing about big red
Fruit
cars.
salad.
Yummy, yummy. Yeah, you get it.
I
So,
totally get it. Thank you
So
for
there's
sharing
my
that.
thing.
I needed to know that so that I can help you with that. I can't help you on your journey if I don't know these things.
Exactly.
Allison, it's your turn.
Yes, something that might surprise you about me. Well, this is a hard question.
You were telling me, and I don't know if you feel comfortable sharing this. I'm sure you do. Your musical journey with all of your barbershop stuff. That might be something that surprises people.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a barbershopper.
Wait, what?
Okay.
You're a.
What is
There we
this?
go.
There you go.
Yeah, what is this?
I cut hair. No, I'm kidding. I don't cut hair. My hair gets cut very well, though.
Looks very nice.
Thank you. A barbershop singing is 4-part harmony singing, and it's in a chorus or a quartet environment. If you think of the old guys with the straw hats and the pinstripe vests.
No, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Except I don't wear that. I'll wear something like this on the barbershop stage because it's it's new. It's reformed.
There it is.
It's the way
Wow,
forward.
that is awesome. That's a great fact.
I know,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
When I heard it earlier, I was like,
Thanks,
that's the coolest
Joey.
thing I've
Both
ever
of
heard.
those
Yeah,
fun facts
I
were
appreciate it.
definitely
Look at
fun.
that, yeah.
So
Sometimes I just get in my head like, what is interesting? What would no one know about me? And then like the universe.
There's
I
so
don't
many
know.
things because you're an
Yeah.
interesting person. So which one do you choose, right?
Right.
Right.
Yes.
So that's a good question, John. And also to double down on that, when you're out there like navigating the world, when you're promoting yourself, what's the first thing that you tell people about your music to maybe get you to check you out or come to a show?
what's your hook?
What's your hook?
Theater rock. And it's funny because we've been talking about theater for a really long time, but I take a lot of influence from Freddie Mercury, and I just love the way that he's incorporated theater and opera into rock music. And my biggest dream is to put on a show like Freddie does. So be free of my guitar or have my guitar at some points, but yeah, come and be entertained.
Love that. Love that.
That's magic.
That is magic.
Yeah, I
Joey.
mean,
Great
I
answer.
am horrible at promoting myself, first and foremost. But when we have like a FISCO, a band show, I think my main thing is I just say, come. It's going to be huge. It's going to be loud, and it's going to be anthemic. Come and enjoy the arena rock vibe, and maybe watch me do some weird dance moves. That's my pitch.
I feel like we're
Arena
very
rock.
cut from the same
I like how
cloth.
you said
we definitely
theater rock and you said arena rock.
Arena rocks.
But
Stuff
you're
that's meant
both.
to be
But
shouted.
honestly,
Yeah.
you both give me that.
We need
like,
the
from,
pyrotechnics.
Like even before I saw you perform, the moment that I saw you down here, sitting here in January, when I saw you, both of you, I saw rock stars. Like I see that Freddie Mercury energy and just the way that you carry yourself. I genuinely mean that, and so that. Like I said, that tracks right there. Seriously, arena rock and theater rock. Write that down. Somebody write that down. You got.
here.
He's got notes. Thank you. Appreciate you, Joey.
Yeah, I like to describe our band as if it was the Candy Pop Rocks. You know, have you ever had Pop Rocks before?
Yes.
It's like
That
you're
sounds
always
fun.
surprised. Like every time you're like, oh, I know what Pop Rocks are, but you're always surprised.
Because you never know when it's actually gonna pop.
And it's a
some are
great
a little
time.
thicker than others, right? And they
But it
take a-
always rocks.
It always,
always
rocks.
rocks.
Yeah, so that's right. Yeah. So
You guys cracking me up. We're going to get to some Q&As here shortly. If anyone has their Q&A form, feel free to put it in that box right there, and we'll get it taken care of here in about a few minutes. But before that, I kind of want to touch base on Joey's past a little bit, and the history and where we kind of started. I was an intern at Madison Theater, and my internship show was arriving. I was in a band, Ocean Grid, and
Shout out OG.
Appreciate you. We have a show coming up in October, actually.
No way.
Reunion.
Resurfacing
October
the metal
30th.
music.
Yeah, in Madison Live. Yeah.
Okay, good
So
to
it's gonna
know.
be a thing. But I had this internship show of my own, and then another intern. She was like, they were explaining that she didn't have all the artists, so she was bringing two to the table, Joey and a band called Static Wonder, and they have the show. Joey comes into Madison Theater, and I was anticipating Static Wonder have sold majority of the tickets and whatnot. And so I'm waiting for Joey just to give me his remaining tickets and money and whatever. And he walks right up to me and he was like, "Hey, I'm Joey." And I'm like, "I'm Andrew. Nice to meet you. Good vibe." Because Molly, who wasn't in the room, she was busy, wasn't able there to touch base. So I'm talking to him, and I'm like, "Where's all the tickets?" And he's like, "I have no tickets." I'm like, "Where are your tickets?" And he's like, "I sold them all. Here's all the money." And I was like, "Awesome. You're by yourself." Usually bands are the ones that usually, push tickets. I've never heard Joey play before. Heard it was a new show for him. I was just a little confused. And he's like, "Actually, can I get 50 more tickets?" And I was like, "What is going on?" He's like, "All my people need tickets. They're here." And Miss Esther, who owned Madison Theater, walks in from outside and she's like, "What's going on here?" And I'm like, and Frank was standing there, Frank Hillefeld, and we're all like, "It's a show. It's an internship show." And she's like, "Well, why is people to the end of Madison Avenue? Who's here?" And I was like, Joey like raised his hand. I was like, "Oh wow, okay." And it was an incredible experience. And then he asked to perform first. He wanted to play first. So our entire interaction to start was one of the most memorable moments I've ever had as a promoter. I've never met someone like him up until that point, and then even then on, because I met so many artists, but like he says, like, promotion may not be a strong suit, but bringing everyone in the room and showing them a time of their life, he is strong at that. So it's one of those things that I really believe it was the interaction was meant to be. And now we're here, 12 years later, doing the Beyond the Stage sessions at a different venue in our own right. You know what I mean? Making our own way. And I want to just curious how your journey has been since we met to now. Like,
That's full circle.
yeah, man, it's full circle.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, that was my senior year of high school. So
Yes, yeah.
I was, 17, had a guitar and a dream.
In a dream. Yeah.
And so I played that show, and I that was the first time I ever had to write songs for it. I was like, I'm gonna try this, and I'm actually gonna play one of those songs tonight just because I think it's kind of fun.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So,
a throwback.
yeah,
A throwback.
First song I ever wrote, so it's the first song I ever wrote.
First song.
Yeah, so
Let's
I'll play that
go.
tonight. And but so since then, I played a couple acoustic shows, and I kind of discovered that acoustic shows are hard, or they're kind of scary for me. Like even tonight, I'm like, oh gosh, don't screw this up, you moron. So then a couple of my buddies, we started a band, and we were called Pineapple Squad, and you booked us for a show.
I did, yes.
And it's the same guys that are in PHYSCO today, and we've just have been playing together for the past 10 years. We've had a couple people leave and come back, and this, that, and the other, but it's just fun. I mean, music right now, I mean, I love doing it, and we love recording, and we're still making music. We're writing a prog rock album right now, if you're into that.
Okay.
We've just decided we're just going to write albums that might sound different. We don't really want to tie ourselves to a genre. We're talking about writing a country album next. Like, that's kind of maybe where we're going to go, because we just...
That sounds dope.
We're
I'll
just-
rap on your country album if you want that.
Yeah,
Let's
we're just trying to explore and have fun, but really at the end of the day, it's just a really great excuse for me and my 4 best friends from high school to still get together and make noise and eat Jersey Mike's. Like, it's just it's great. So that's kind of been the journey. So, but I found myself more comfortable as the front man of a band, wearing my flashy coats and running around the stage and doing all that. So tonight you're gonna I'm not dressed in any special way. This is just me. You just get me tonight. So I think that's why I'm a little bit more nervous, because usually I'm kind of a bigger version of myself, but tonight it's just me. So we'll see how it goes, and I'm excited about it.
We're
Yeah,
excited
love
too.
that, Yeah, I'm excited for it too, man. And I think you're a big version of yourself all the time. It's just outside you see a different light with PHYSCO. With this is more intimate and to some degree bigger than that, because the more intimate you are, the more people can connect with it rather than seeing.
And the further
this,
that moment can go.
Yeah.
And with that said, I just kind of want to piggyback off of that and just circle back to what you said. You said you're not good at promotion, and I think that you're not giving yourself credit, because to me, promotion is just giving a voice to an experience that you really want to share with people.
Sure.
So I think that you as a person know how to connect directly with people. And promotion, people think marketing, you think you're casting this big net out there, you're trying to catch as many fish. And that's not what marketing really is, or at least in my opinion should be. It's about forming meaningful relationships with your audience, with the people that you meet, and taking them on that journey as we grow together. So, I think that you've done an excellent job at promoting, if that's how you
appreciate
define
that.
it. So
I agree, for sure. But before, I'm going to ask Q&A questions, and then we'll wrap it up. We mentioned food a couple times. What is for both of you, what is your favorite nighttime snack for the foodies?
I'm a foodie, so this is for me,
Yeah,
actually.
nighttime snack.
Dumplings.
Dumplings.
Yeah, pan fried.
Yes.
Put it in, or go to a restaurant. Go to your favorite local Chinese place. Get the dumplings. Soup dumplings are my favorite. Yeah, I'll eat them at any time of day, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but definitely at night.
I make sure I always have some in the freezer,
Yes.
just in case I need a quick snack. I'm like,
Yeah.
like you said, pan fried is the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Just that little crisp on it.
Yeah.
Come on.
So good.
Yeah, I'm more of a goblin. So I anything that is ready and I don't have to do any prep. So like, give me some frozen Tostinos, pizza rolls.
I'm a pizza roll fanatic.
Give
I'll
me
never
some
stop eating pizza rolls. I don't care how good my diet
cheese
gets.
sticks,
Cheese sticks always stay in my freezer.
a handful of Fritos, if that's what it comes to.
Okay.
Nothing that requires
Regular
any work.
Fritos or the barbecue twist ones?
Which ones are there?
Which ones are there?
So that's kind of where I'm at with that.
Which ones are in front of me?
Yeah.
You said Jersey Mike's earlier.
Big J Mike's guy.
Hey,
I have
shout out.
I have a gluten allergy, which is really tough.
I'm so
But
sorry.
they've got great gluten-free bread, so J Mike's takes care of me.
You heard it here. Joey likes Jersey
Jersey
Mike's.
Mike's.
Jersey Mike's, there's a connection here.
I'm a sandwich guy. I love me a sub. And that when you talk about food being ready, I'm like, you can make a sandwich fast and it will bang with the right sauce. And especially if I like good cheese. I don't know about you. I like a good cheese. So if you put the right cheese with it, it'll just, let's go.
The next question, what is your creative inspiration as an artist?
Sure. I mean, it really depends on the day. I mean, I listen to a lot of music, right? So there are definitely artists that I like, but it also depends on what I'm writing. So like inspiration as far as content for what I'm going to write comes from just my experience, my life, what's going on in the world, how I'm feeling. Sometimes I might be feeling a certain way, so I'll just write a story in that feeling, right? Like the first song I'm going to play is called Don't Let Me Leave. It's about a breakup and begging the other person to not let you leave, which is kind of a weird dichotomy, right? Like, don't let me do this, but I know we should do this. That's never happened to me, but I've, was in a specific mood that just felt like I'm going to write a song about this, right? So it just comes from the day-to-day stuff. So that's
I
me.
totally understand. I went through something similar recently. That's really appreciate you sharing that. And I'm looking forward to hearing the song, brother.
Yeah. I think similarly, I write very stream of consciousness. A lot of the times when I write a song, I don't go back and change anything about it. And as time goes on, I'll like drop words or rephrase things. But when I'm pen to paper or guitar in hand, it's just what comes to me, and that's what it's gonna be.
I'm a songwriter. I'm not gonna call myself a singer-songwriter. Maybe he can help me, and maybe you guys can help me become a singer someday. But I think that, like you said, it's really just about, I think that in a lot of ways, the day-to-day lives that we have to live, they keep us from really being able to dive into our feelings and understand ourselves. We always are being responsive to the next move that's in front of us, but I think that songwriting is truly the one outlet where you can take time and think on how something made you feel. And when you hear that out loud, you hear that feeling, and other people hear that feeling and recognize that they're not alone, and that, that we are all human experiencing these same feelings through different circumstances.
Yeah.
And if, I don't know who wrote that question, if you were looking for artists, so some of the songs I'm writing tonight came from, I listen to a lot of guys like Jason Isbell or Damian Rice, or even John Prine is a huge I mean, that guy's a legend. If I could write a song even a tenth as good as what he writes, I mean, that dude's awesome. But in guys like Andy Hull and Manchester Orchestra, or bands like Houndmouth. So I feel like those, for the songs I'm going to play tonight, those were a lot of the inspiration there. So if that's what more of the answer you were looking for.
Dope.
I love that.
I appreciate the double down on that, yeah.
And we're about to wrap this up. I do have one more question about inspiration, or influence, if you will. Both of you, and then we'll close it up. Sure. We'll go with Allison first. Who is your music positive influence?
Love this question.
Whether it's a family, friend, music teacher, it can be anyone. Who is that person at the beginning, early on in your career, that encouraged you to keep it going?
Thank you for asking that. My musical career started with my stepmom, Lori, and she passed when I was in 8th grade, but she was a professional jazz singer, and she heard that I could sing. I was a figure skater before then, And
It's a fun fact.
it's a very fun fact. There is something
There
that
it
surprised
is.
me
Yeah,
as well.
there it was.
Hey, that would've counted.
Figure skater
Yeah.
from
Two for- we got a
kindergarten,
two for-
always been performing, in some sort of capacity. But she heard that I could sing and got me into the musicals, and High School Musical was my first musical. And after she passed, it's really been, my family has always supported me in music. And just as I've continued to grow, I look up to and have always been a Taylor Swift fan. So I also have to shout out my queen, Taylor.
T-Swizzle.
Yeah,
Yes.
T-Swizzle.
Hey.
Yeah.
Shout
I
out
still
Taylor
listen
Swift.
to Love Song. I'm not ashamed. That is like
Love
a
Story.
good love.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Love Story.
I just said Love Song.
Such
I
a
don't-
good-
She's
I
got
don't-
plenty of love songs
She
for you to
does.
listen to, though.
She does
She got
play a
a
bunch of
lot
love
of-
She
songs.
loves love
Lot-
songs.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
So I usually would ask my last question, but instead of me asking my last question, we've still got Joey to answer yours, and after we do that, we've got one more for you, but it's not from me. It's going to come from a hidden source.
Heard. Who's your music positive influence?
So I've got
Joey?
3, and I know it's kind of a cop-out. I'm just kind of a cop-out kind of guy. So
That's
the
okay.
first is my music teacher in elementary school. Her name was Dee Dee Hamlin, legend. Love Dee Dee.
Shout out Dee Dee.
Dee Dee.
She was kind of the first person. So the high school was doing a musical. I know, here we go again, called The Music Man, and they were looking for
Barbershop.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, there you
They were
go.
looking for a small lad to play a boy with a lisp, and so she sent me and some other small lads to audition. And then the next guy, his name is Richard Wesp. He's a legend, and he did the musicals at the high school for like a million years. And he gave me a chance to be in that musical, and I think that inspired my performance side of music. And then my dad, on the other side, is the love of like creation. He bought me my first guitar. He taught me "Come As You Are" by Nirvana. The first day we bought it, and we were like, "This is the best day of my life." And then exposed me to music like Damien Rice and Ray LaMontagne, and even stuff like Led Zeppelin. Like just giving me a little bit of everything.
that
Celine
rock.
Dion. I mean, come on,
Right.
let's go.
For sure.
Which inspired me to then want to create music. And then now that, I don't live with my parents and I don't go to Dee Dee's class anymore, unfortunately, I would say my wife, I know it's, again, a cop-out answer, but she's the one that has to hear all the horrible songs that you guys don't have to hear and tell me they're good so that I don't give up. So I appreciate her sitting through the crap so that we can get to the gold, you know what I mean?
She's in the trenches. There's
She
nothing
is
wrong with
in the
that.
trenches.
We love that.
So,
But yeah.
there you go.
That's great. Appreciate you, and rest in peace. Condolences
you.
for sure.
Lori Phillips.
Lori Phillips, legend.
Shout out Lori.
Yeah, legends never die. So, before we go, one last question.
So this question isn't from me. It's not from the crowd. It's actually from the command center. Devin Z. Brooks, the man. Shout
Heck
out
yeah.
to Devin,
Devin.
for
Hey, Devin.
allowing us to
Hey,
host
Devin.
this special special moment.
Hello.
Hello. How we looking? How we feeling? Hey. So thank you for being here. We love you so very much. Thank you for sharing the time with us. So the question is more or less, what is your connection to your voice? You both have wonderful voices. You've done theater. How is your practice regimen? How is that evolution? What's that journey been connecting with your voices?
That's a cool question. I have gone through many stages with my voice. I think growing up, I had a voice teacher that told me that altos didn't exist, even though I am, in fact, an alto. And so I was singing soprano 1 for most of my life and felt very disconnected from that part of me. And I went to a theater camp in my senior year of high school, and I auditioned on a soprano song, and then they only gave me alto songs after that. I was like, what are you saying? Like, well, I'm a soprano. And they're like, no, you are definitely an alto. And when I started to embrace the fact that I have a lower range, my voice started to be more comfortable, but also it was new, and I was pushing it and pressing it, and I actually got diagnosed with vocal nodules in 2017. And since then, my relationship with my voice is very special to me because there are times just throughout the year that it feels weaker or it feels like it needs more rest, and I have to listen to the fact that it needs more rest, because if I try to push it, that's only going to hurt my mind, body, and soul, because I put a lot of, I feel very, emotional when it comes to my voice, and if it's not doing well, there's a lot of times that seeps into my mental health as well. So I know that if my voice is not doing well, then I need to slow down, I need to pause and rest, probably sleep a while. And so I'm very grateful for my voice, and also that over the course of my life, it's gotten bolder and more courageous to say what's on my mind. And I feel very connected with it now after all of that.
Thank you. That's a great answer. That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah,
Thank you for sharing that.
Really insightful.
Thank you.
No, that was sweet.
Yeah.
Can I just say, yeah, me too.
That
I was
answer,
gonna say, you don't have to try to
That was
follow
sweet.
that,
Yeah.
No,
What's your
but
relationship? Yeah.
kind of a similar journey. I had a vocal coach in high school that really worked and helped me form my voice. I've always had a higher voice, singing voice, and some people would be like, "Oh, that sounds weird," and I'd be like, "Yeah, you're right, it does. I'm a weird guy." But that at certain points that gets to you, right? When people are like, "You got a weird voice," I'm like, what do you mean? Shut up, guy. But I've become more comfortable with my own weird voice and being comfortable just letting that live and just be what it is, and finding the times, like you said, where it needs rest. And I feel like I've worked really hard to expand my voice and my range. And I don't know, just to sing all the weird prog that we've been working on. So that's actually been something I've been working on, is getting up even higher so that we can sing some weird stuff about aliens. Yeah, that's what we've been writing.
I love that.
But yeah, so my connection with my voice is very personal, like you said. When it's not doing well, you feel that not just here, but here. I've been sick all week. I texted Andrew. I had 101 fever on Wednesday. I was like, dude, I'm dying. I don't know if I can play this show. And he was like, you'll be fine. I was like, all right, sweet.
I believe in you. Is my exact words.
And he did. And and finding confidence in singing while sick, even in stuff like that, it's been a journey, but I feel very confident in where I'm at now, and it's been cool. That's a cool question.
You sounded great in
Cool
warm up.
question.
So.
Oh, it's all good.
So
Yeah,
that
no,
was
it's not a big deal. This man's in a spaceship back here.
He really
Yeah,
is. That's why we
he
call
is.
it the command center.
Shout out to
Yes.
Devin.
Yeah, Devin.
Thank you.
For that great
Thank you
question.
for that
Rock
great
and roll,
question.
funk and
We
soul.
love you so much. Thank you for sharing the time with us.
Thank
Absolutely.
you. And with that
Appreciate you.
being said, I think it's time to hear this amazing
Joey.
voice, Joey.
Sweet.
Yes.
Without further ado,
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And that concludes the halftime interview. Thank you so much for checking out what we got going on here at Beyond the Stage. They're going to get Joey ready, and we got someone that was a part of Beyond the Stage in the past. Jason Welling is in the crowd. He's actually heading out. I want to give a huge shout out. He was a part of Jordan Frank's event at Madison Live back in 2023, actually. So we go way back. We're about 2 years into knowing Jason, and he's been a huge supporter. So huge shout out to Jason and all his talents, man. Appreciate you. Seriously, thank you for real. Thank you for coming tonight. Before we get started with this with Joey, I do want to give a couple more shout outs to two more of our sponsors that help make this world go round. The first one is Kelly's Cleaning Service. Shout out to Kelly Weber. Yes, absolutely. She'll do anything and everything you would ask on, whether it's a commercial clean or it's a residential clean. She'll take care of you top to bottom, wall to wall, floor and ceiling. And by the time she leaves, you may not even recognize your own place because it looks so good. So shout out to Kelly's Cleaning Service, Kelly Weber. Very, very much appreciate you. And then we also have Threadworks. Shout out to Threadworks. The owner is Wes Weber. If you need any job
Shout out
done,
Uncle
whether it's
Wes.
stitching, direct a garment, direct a film, any kind of work done with the merchandise. He's able to take care of anything and everything for you. If you're, whether you want to get shirts made for a Disney trip or your high school gym class, or if you want a whole sports team shirt section going on, he'll take care of anything and everything you want. We really appreciate Wes and everything he does in the community. So shout out to Wes Weber and Threadworks for everything he does. Yes, if you need any merch printed, go to me and we'll make sure we can get you guys locked in with him. We have 2 more sponsors later on the show. We'll let you guys know about them at the end. But until then, here is Joey. Let's appreciate you, home.
How's everybody doing, guys? Thanks for coming. Like I said, this is like my first solo outing in forever. Thank you. So are you. So this first song is, it's called Don't Let Me Leave. I wrote it with my buddy Mike about maybe 2 years ago. And there is a guitar solo in it, and I'm just gonna sing it. It's gonna sound really weird. Here we go. Stand back, my heart is ready to blow. Like a bottle of Jack, a coat off the rack. I am so please don't forgive me. I don't need your love. Somebody pinch me. It's time I wake up. So please don't let me leave. 'Cause you got no reason for torturing me. I try to be something, but I'm just a nothing. Nowhere to be. Slow down, this time is running too fast. Like an old rodeo, I'm past all my show in the past. Somebody push me. I'm close to the edge. Not quite excited for what's coming next. So please, well, don't let me leave. 'Cause you got no reason for torturing me. I try to be something, but I'm just a nothing with nowhere to be. You guys ready for the solo? It's really sick.
but I'm just a nothing with nowhere to be.
Thank you. So yeah, this next song is a song I wrote when I wanted to be in a punk band, so it's kind of a different vibe.
I go,
That's not the right word.
oh, I have people that I know, and they are living lives that seem better than mine, and I can't seem to put my finger on why. And oh, I wanna be a part of it. Watching from the outside doesn't really do much for me, kid. There is a place at the edge of my heart, station beyond that hardened part, and it helps me grow and see myself in a different way that I never thought would be who I am, but I know who I am. 'Cause I am never proud of what I've done, but I can't leave it out, and I wanna show you who I am. And I can't overtake all the shitty stuff and small mistakes, and I wanna show you how I live. Because I'm watching from the outside and try to coexist, but I got a feeling I'm taking more than I give. I go where I wanna go. I know you hate it, but there's a place that we both wanna take this. I'm wasting away as I'm losing my race against time. Oh, time is mean. Oh, it'll put you right on your face if you let it. There is a place at the edge of my heart, station beyond that hardened part, and it helps me grow and see myself in a different way that I never thought would be who I am, but I know who I am. 'Cause I am never proud of what I've done, but I can't leave it out, and I wanna show you who I am. And I can't overtake all the shitty stuff and small mistakes, and I wanna show you how I live. 'Cause I'm watching from the outside and try to coexist, but I got a feeling I'm taking more than I give.
Thank you. I wrote that song before I got married, being afraid that I'd be a bad husband. Yes, it's a very real fear. It's still very deep inside of me. That is a fear. This next song is a song I play with my band PHYSCO. It's one that I wrote in college, and I hope I don't mess it up.
Another day.
Maybe I'll play this on another day.
Another day, another nightmare story ends in the back of a hotel. And how can they tell that you've been fading away? You can't catch a break.
Why do I keep messing that up?
Now do not blah 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 blah. And you know they've learned that you've been turning a different story.
I don't think I'm gonna play this song because I keep messing up.
'Cause I couldn't tell that you were coming down fast on the back of a broken eye. harmony. It's a coded message, a cryptic language, and no one read it. You can't catch a break. You hide yourself from all your friends, but they're slowly learning that you've been turning a different story. You gotta give it up. Somebody help me. You can't believe yourself. We're going crazy. 'Cause I couldn't tell that you were coming down fast on the back of a broken eye. 'Cause I couldn't tell that you were falling apart. 'Cause I couldn't tell that you were coming down fast on the back of a broken eye. 'Cause I couldn't tell that you were give it up, you go crazy. I'm gonna stop it there because that's all I got, I guess. Well, thanks for limping through that with me. Limping all the way to the kind of finish line where we quit and then went home and ate a bunch of Cheez-Its. So this is the song that I played at the first show I ever played. I wrote it when I was 17. It's very melodramatic. It's about my, high school girlfriend. She broke up with me. Then she started dating one of my best friends. So, the best thing I could do was write a song about it and then invite 150 people to Madison Live to hear me sing it. I'm just trying to have me a good time. Well, it's never too late to be back as your own number one. 'Cause I just want to have me a good time. You're just staying out late, getting drunk, having all kinds of fun. 'Cause it's the right time for having a good time. Taking a bite of the best looking fish in the sea. 'Cause I just want to have me a good time. Well, love stealing, lie dealing, backstabbing, best friend, that's me. See, very melodramatic. I'm falling to pieces whenever I see you smile. Yes, I'm lost in my head like an oversized grocery aisle. My heart on my sleeve is as dry as a bone. I would love if that love were not gone. All you tell me is I have to move on. 'Cause I just want to have me a good time. Yeah, it's never too late to be back as your own number one. And I just want to have me a good time. Yeah, we're staying out late, getting drunk, having all kinds of fun. 'Cause it's the right time for having a good time. Yeah, you're taking a bite of the best looking fish in the sea. 'Cause I just want to have me a good time. Oh, love stealing, lie dealing, backstabbing, love a good time. Yeah, it's never too late to be back as your own number one. And I just want to have me a good time while you're taking a bite of the best looking fish in the sea. And I just want to have me a good time. Then why did you have to go ruin me? So there you have it. The first full song I ever wrote and played at that show 12 years ago at Madison Theater. All right. This next one is a newer one. It's one that I kind of tinkered with for a long time, and it kind of addresses the struggle of faith, the struggle of faith. 'Cause I wanna be finer than wine, know all the secrets of the great divine. And every day I would find something new that would lead me straight back to you. I wanna be lighter than air, carry me softly to that great somewhere. And when I arrive, all the trumpets would sound, and my fears would fall to the ground. But God, can you hear me? Oh, I'm letting this go. I'm hopeless but healing. I'm tired of concealing what nobody knows. So why don't you break all the chains that you said that you would? Did you simply just run out of time while I was trying to find something divine? And oh, I see what you did. Built a world upon secrets and empty promises. And oh, I'm not just a kid. Fall away for a reason and bring me back to it. And oh, this can't be it. I've been lied to for seasons and I'm getting sick of it. And oh, I'm calling it quits. If you need me, I won't be around, so just swallow it. So God, can you hear me? Oh, I'm that you would? Did you simply just run out of time? While I was trying to find something divine. While I was trying to find something divine. While I was trying to find something divine. Thank you. All right, so I gotta retune my guitar. I gotta retune it. Just gonna retune it. Here we go. Just doing the tuning. That's when I play one string at a time. Top one done. Bingo. Top string done. Second one doing it now. Third one. Bingo. Done. I went over to my buddy AJ's studio. He runs a studio out of his house, and it's really cool. And there was this guitar there tuned to this really weird tuning. And I started playing it. I'm not very good at knowing things about music. I just like it. So I just started playing around with this weird tuning. And then I went home. I'm still tuning, sorry, so sorry. And I wrote 2 songs. They're very short because, again, I don't know a lot about music. So I got kind of lost and I got kind of stuck. But I think you'll like it. Maybe, or if you don't, that's okay. I'm so sorry it's taking so long. I'm so lost. I'm just scared. I'm so scared right now. Everyone's looking at me. They think I'm so stupid. That's true. Getting richer while the sick are home getting sicker. Take your lollipop and your sticker, and the bill is on the way. They're expecting you to pay. Death's coming quick anyway. It's a racket. It's a sham. It's a government-funded scam. Feel the pulse. I guess Jesus died for the wealthy man. Can you see it? I don't think you can. See the world through the eyes of a broken man on the streets, hand in hand. There's a world outside that you can't demand. Can you feel it? Oh, can you feel it? Oh, can you feel it? Oh, can you feel it? When's it gonna end? We're waiting for for? Well, I'm not really sure. Thank you. This is my last song. I'm just a man, I'm just a boy. So this song is another one written in this weird little... That's not right. This weird little... Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I thought. This song is, it's called Lorelei. It's about, my wife and I are not expecting a child, but we're hoping to in the near future. It's kind of the phase in life that we're in. And we picked out a name because we're crazy. If it's a girl, her name would be Lorelei, and this song is for her. Can't wait to meet you. Can't wait to treat you like the center of my world. Lorelei, can't wait to see you and hold you in my arms as daddy's little girl. Of course I'll sing my songs for you. There's nothing that I wouldn't do. We'll laugh until our cheeks turn blue from dancing in the rain. Promise that I'll hold you tight and always tuck you in at night. Try will with all my might to shield you from the pain. 'Cause Lorelei, I can't wait to meet you. Can't wait to treat you like the center of my world. Lorelei, I can't wait to see you and hold you in my arms as daddy's little girl. I said, Lorelei, I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to treat you like the center of my world. And Lorelei, I can't wait to see you and hold you in my arms as daddy's little girl. Thank you so much for having me tonight, guys. Thank you so much. This has been a ton of fun. Thanks for letting me kind of share a little bit of a different side of myself. Give it up for Allison as well. I mean, what a legend. And her band and everybody that makes this thing sing. Urban Artifact, Radio Artifact, the spaceship pilot and his co-captain and all the crew. So yeah, this has been great. Just give it up for everybody one more time. Thank you so much.
Wow. This has to be.
Speechless.
I
Man,
know
it's
this has to be
crazy.
one of the absolute most incredible experiences we've had at Beyond the Stage. I am an absolute sap. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but they pulled all over my heartstrings. I got chills from you, Joey. I'm not gonna lie. My buddy put his hand on my shoulder because he saw that I teared up a little off your first song opening up. So I just want to thank each and every one of you guys for being a part of this very special, Beyond the Stage sessions. Andrew, I know that you've got a couple things that are really important that we have to make sure. I'll sit here and talk about how good I feel after seeing you guys throw down all night. So.
I could say the same thing. The sentiments are the same for me. Joey, that set was incredible. You have nothing to worry about. Just so you know. And Allison, I'm very impressed with you as well. It's beyond impressed because I didn't know what to expect. I at least had an idea when coming in with him, and I see stuff on social media, but that really doesn't translate the same as on stage here. So thank you.
I hope we made you guys look like the rock stars that you are on camera. But I can't wait to put you on stage again. That was seriously breathtaking.
It was amazing. We'll find another time for sure. John says so many truths. But speaking of what we do here Beyond the Stage, we have 2 more sponsors to close out the night, and then we're going to say our goodbyes, and we'll do a final photo. First off, huge, incredible, gigantic shout-out to Jackie Mayer Law. Let's give a huge shout-out to Jackie Mayer.
Shout out to Jackie.
She's a wild one. She's going to make sure she takes care of you at any situation. She's a criminal defense attorney, and she is not one to mess with. She will really go full in on for you, and she'll do what it takes. And from my experience, she'll also give you a pack of stickers to send you on your way with. She's the most colorful, artistic lawyer I've ever met in my entire life, and we're very grateful to have Jackie Mayer on our team. So huge shout out to Jackie Mayer of Mayer Law. Yes. And finally, we have Creative Mills Productions. Huge shout out to Creative Mills Productions.
Creative Mills.
Bill,
the show where we met.
Yes.
Allison.
Yeah, exactly. We got connected to Creative Mills, Bill and Miriam Milliken, at the Charlie John and Jordan Frank event back in January, where we met Allison in the first place. And full circle, we are still working with them on the long term of hopefully bringing a Beyond the Stage university to the future. That is the goal. We're here for education. We're trying to keep art in schools, music in schools, and if it's not going to be in schools, it could be in our universe. So we're really trying to keep that ship flying, and we're going to the moon. That's for sure. So huge shout out to Creative Mills, Bill and Miriam Milliken. We really appreciate you. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you. I think
Yeah.
that
covers
covers everything.
everyone.
I'm just gonna do a shameless plug, if you guys don't mind, super quick. Beyond the Stage sessions is it's a beautiful expansion on what we started, but we are going back to our roots next Thursday. Andrew, the metalhead, booked Young Mosh. And so we've got Young Mosh going fucking hard at Madison Live next week, Thursday, for Beyond the Stage Live, our original BTS series.
Yes.
So.
Huge shout out to Young Mosh, Wes, and the crew. We're super excited to have them on Beyond the Stage Live. And we'll see you next
nutty.
week to throw down. I'm excited. And then they will also be on the Ocean Grid show in October as well. So we're going to have 2 opportunities to see Young Mosh this year before we close out things in 2025. So Ocean Grid at Madison Live, October 30th. Book it.
OG.
We'll see you there. We'll see the OG there. But I want to bring all these artists up here for sessions. We're gonna get a photo. Dan, we're gonna have everyone get around here, and thank you so much, guys. Yeah, here, I'll put you next to her. I'll put me next to Joey. We'll get as many people and John at the other side. Yeah, perfect. Bring Dan Galligan in the house. Let's say give a shout out to Dan Galligan Photography.